And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Houston Astros. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Garrett Crochet. What do you have on him, Chris?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Ready to go now? Bobby Witt Jr. now at the plate.
Number 7, Bobby Witt Jr.
And we're underway. Tapper back to the mound. In plenty of time to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's Judge now. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there. Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That's a ball.
That one way inside. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Got him. Now 2 away. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
That's a ball. That's inside.
Two down, nobody on.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Don't think you want to throw him that pitch again. He hammered it. Next time, he'll make it fair.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Pitching for the Cubs in this one, Paul Skeens. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
Leading off, Junior Caminero.
Ah!
And that's
a
way
ball.
high. And that's ball one. That one inside. Look out. The 2-2 now. Just
Ball.
missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting second.
Here's Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
Tap foul at the plate. 0-1 down. Right through there for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That just misses, and the count's even at 2.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Payoff pitch. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third, right fielder.
Juan Soto down. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Swings through that one.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back here in Houston, now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
That's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Crochet, multi-time All-Star, 26 years old, a former first. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. He circles the bases. The Cubs strike first. It's 1-0. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Bunting for a hit. Walker. It's safe at first. A bunt single.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there.
Step off, throw to first, and he's back safely. At the plate, Seiya Suzuki.
That missed. That's a ball.
Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Man at second. Crochet,
ball.
one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Laser to the gap, should score the run. That's got a chance, and it's off the wall. The run scores from second, and they lead by 2.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And now it's William Contreras. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
The 1-0. swings through the sweeper. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. In comes the run from second. Not in time, it's a double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the...
And now this is down for a base hit. The throw in. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And it's 4-0. Tatsuya Imai gets the ball now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's Alex Bregman. Bregman in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. That one fouled off.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's one down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's 0 for 1. Quick toss to first.
He's in there.
Back in on a dive. Slapped foul. Comes up empty.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Man at first, one away. This one popped up. Walker under it. 2 away down. Here comes Aaron Judge.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Ball. Ball.
Horner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Man on second, 2 down. Sliced hard but foul. Outside low. 3-2 now. Ripped to short. Handles, throws to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. We head to the bottom of the second. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Cal Raleigh. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Foul ball there. Just missed. Not even close there. And that's ball 3. Swings through that one for strike 2. On a line. Takes it in for the out. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And that is cut on and missed. No balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Outside.
Sets him down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. On to the 3rd inning. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Shohei Ohtani. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Out towards right center field. Touches down. That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. On the inside corner for a strike. Ohtani aboard here at first with nobody out. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got it looking. That's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. A single and a run scored and a walk. Shohei on the go. Fastball right back to the mound. Tosses to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. And now Seiya Suzuki.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Off the plate.
That's inside. Ball.
Ball 1.
No, that's in.
And another
inside. Ball.
That clips the corner. Knee high. That's in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena.
Nope, that's in. Ball out.
That was straight queso right there.
And that
Ball.
misses. 3-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go
That's
by.
ball
That
4.
one misses.
Take your base.
So a leadoff walk.
Batting 8.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Just
Nope,
missed.
ball.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Next pitch
Ball.
just misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him. 1 gone here.
Batting 9.
1 out, man at first. And now it's Christian Walker.
Walker.
The 0-1 comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That's a ball.
Got him swinging for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. So the Houston lineup turns over. Junior Caminero will hit next. His first at bat was a strikeout. Quick move to first, and he dives back in safely. In the air to left center, Suzuki on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Start of the 4th. Now the Cubs catcher, William Contreras. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Swings and misses. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's Nico Hoerner. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
If I look at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
That's off
That's
the mark.
A ball low.
Ball 1.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
In the air to left center. And there are 2 outs. Now it's Alex Bregman. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Astros, Ketel Marte. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. And now it's Juan Soto. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
That's up. That's a ball.
The Stros down by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one way inside. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That's his 9th strikeout so far. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. 0 for 1 so far.
Hoo-yah!
Just
no, that missed. That's a ball.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
And that's outside. That one
missed.
misses.
That's a ball.
Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And there's a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Altuve, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
He hasn't wanted the challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Raleigh, the runner at first with 2 gone. High fly ball out towards left center. Suzuki has a beat on it. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Bennett Sousa. Back to the top of the order. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Got the bat going too soon at strike 2. Sousa, a 6'3 lefty, 220 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2018. Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. It's Aaron Judge now.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
And ball 1 to Judge. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Ball.
Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 2.
They started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back. On the ground. Fires over to first. And they get Ohtani for the out. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Well, these Astros, they just haven't been able to put the bat on the ball as often as they'd like. They've struck out a bunch, and most of them have been swinging. Some of that's good pitching, but at some point, you'd like to see some adjustments to get the ball in play more.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Maybe some of them choke up on the bat and try to simplify their approaches, but they've got to do something as a group to limit these strikeouts.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Astros.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. He reached out a walk his first time. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Full extension, makes the catch.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder Kyle Schwarber.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Kyle Schwarber. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That clips the corner.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all.
No,
today.
that missed. That's a ball.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whiffs. Top 6. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges.
That's a ball. Ball.
The 2-1. And that one hammered
Foul
and
ball.
Foul ball. 2-2 down. On the ground to third, Caminero gets it to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
Here, what?
Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. Got him swinging. That K is his third of the game. The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Brian King. He's into the game with the bases empty. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Ball one,
outside,
no strikes. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is outside. And there's
That's
a
a ball.
That's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker.
Hike one. Ball.
Ground ball, left
Foul
side,
ball.
and it goes just foul.
Nope, that's
Challenge
outside.
from behind
Ball.
the dish here. So the call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. Swing and a miss. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day.
Third baseman, Junior Caminero.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Ball.
Fastball is outside. Swing and a miss. Yeah, the count 1-2.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And just one out remaining for Houston. Two down, bases empty. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Foul ball. The 0-1.
Ball.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets taking on the Houston Astros.
And now, please welcome
First pitch coming your way next.
Houston Astros.
And pitching in this game, Zach Wheeler. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Ronald Acuna Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Next pitch misses. 2-1. That one fouled off. 2-2 on the way. Got him looking for the K. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. 3-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air to left center. Green under this one. And there's one down.
Batting second, left fielder, Juan Soto.
Hee-haw! Ball.
Stays alive. 1-2 here.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Ow! 2 away now after the drop third strike. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Ball. Ball.
Now
Ball
one
3.
missed. And that is
Ball
low
4.
for ball
Take your
4. And that's their first
Batting
base runner of the
fourth,
game.
Kyle Raleigh.
Fastball for a strike. Now a quick throw to first. Ohtani back in. Foul ball there. Ohtani off of first with 2 away. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. We go to the bottom of the first. And taking the ball for the Mets, Paul Skeens. Lots of punch outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
And here's Corey Seager to hit.
Designated hitter, number 6, Corey Seager.
5.
That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Outside.
The 1-0. Out towards right center field. Acuna settles underneath it. And there's one down. One out, man at first. Aaron Judge at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
The 0-2. Oh, great stop. There's one. Double play.
You're up.
What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here in Houston, top of the second, Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Bounced up the middle. Altuve handles it. Over to first. One out in the second.
Batting 6, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
No,
as a veteran
that's
out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
That
Ball
misses,
2.
and the count is 2-0.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Byron Buxton. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Ripped to short. Throws to first in time. That's the inning. Back here in Houston. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Riley Green. And
No.
that's off the inside edge. Ball one.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Skeens in his third season, 23 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. So a man on base to start the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot a 3-4 knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
Strike 3. Skeens sends him packing. Devers wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And it's going to stay a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. 1 out man at first. So next up for Houston, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Ha!
The 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way,
That's a foul ball.
somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Foul ball still 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Here comes the 0-1.
Up. Ball.
And a swing and a miss there. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is fouled back.
No.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. Got him looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Jorge Polanco.
Ball. Off the plate.
The 1-0.
Ball 2. High.
Top of the 3rd, no score. And that one upstairs. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A 2-run shot, and the Mets jump in front. It's 2-0. Here's Juan Soto, 0 for 1 so far. And that one fouled off.
Ball 1.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
That's ripped to right down the line. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second safely.
Wastes no time there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Now here is Cal Raleigh.
Ball.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Man at second. Swing and a miss, strike 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve.
Hurt.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting ninth, catcher, Yana.
That misses.
Ball, no.
Ball 2.
Strike.
Next
Ball,
offering
too high.
upstairs. Swings through that one. On the ground to the left.
Just foul.
And foul ball. Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. The kick, the 3-2. Got him swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Seager stands in now. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. He swings and fouls one off.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Swing and a bouncer. Simeon toss over to first. That ends the inning. Back here in Houston, start of the fourth, Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone. It finds the Crawford boxes. A home run. A solo shot. And they add on. It's 3-0. The Astros turn to a new arm of the mound, Ryan King.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
That one fouled hard the other way. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
This one popped up. Devers moving under it. One down. So Buxton gets a chance to hit now. Byron Buxton, former 2nd overall pick back in 2012, right after Carlos Correa became the first pick in that draft.
That's a ball.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Bounces into the outfield. That's a base hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman, Marcus Stroman.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Ball.
Man at first, one away. And a foul ball. Backed off the plate that time. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Step off, throw to first. Buxton back in there. The 2-2. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. 2-2 now. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2-2 now. Simeon waits. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez.
Ha!
There's a strike at the knees.
Ball.
Pitch
Ball
misses. And a count now even up. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
The 0-1. On the ground to
That's a foul
third.
ball.
And that's just foul. The 0-2. The Mets leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck, and makes the grab. And there's 2 away. Here's Riley Green. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Center fielder, Riley Green.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one finds the zone, and now 3-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it to first.
Got him. That's an out.
And he has thrown 4 shutout innings.
Now pitching.
Bennett Sousa taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
The 0-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Ball. No.
This to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him in a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. And he makes the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Soto in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
No.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter
Ball
to track.
3.
Next one misses. Ball 3. To the right side, but it kicks foul. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. That one is absolutely belted. And it is gone. A 2-run homer, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Ball.
Swings through that.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Stays alive. The 1-2. And there's a ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Well struck right field. And in one hops the wall. The relay to second, not in time, it's a double.
Up next for the Mets, catcher Cal Raleigh.
Angel De Los Santos into the game.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Ohtani over at second, one down.
Ball.
One and two now. Got him looking. Two down. Here's Francisco Lindor. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball one.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Man on second, two down. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Line drive, that's a base hit. Here's Ohtani flying around third. In comes the run from second. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Yeah. Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. Caught him looking for the K.
No, that's a ball.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right.
Ball, no.
Yeah, that's it for a strike. 2-2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's two down. Two down, base is empty. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Struck out swinging his first time. That's
No,
outside,
off the plate.
and it's 1-0.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Ball 2. Ball 3.
They've had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Inside, and that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. That is the inning. Back here in Houston, top 6, Jose Ramirez up now for the Mets.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Here's a 2-0. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. A solo shot, and they add to the lead. It's 7-0.
With all of those hard hits, this team is going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
Hit hard on the ground to short. In time to Devers. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Here is Marcus Semien. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Mets, first baseman Jorge Polanco.
Ball.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Jorge Polanco blasts one out. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Steven Okert.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. This one in the air center field. Buxton has a beat on it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Astros, designated hitter Corey Seager.
Up the middle, makes the catch for the 2nd out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Alvarez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That's down
a
and
ball.
in. Outside. There's a strike.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Next offering is fouled back. 1 strike away. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. No question about this one. It's out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they've got their first run. It's 8-1. That catches the outside corner. Strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they cut into the deficit. The Sunrise taking over on the mound for the Mets. Brooks Raley.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And here is Riley Green. That one drilled left field. Soto moving back for it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take this one in a blowout. Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. And taking the ball for the Mets, Tarik Skubal. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And we're underway from Queens.
1 o'clock.
Comes up empty.
Top of the order speedster. You'd really like to see him work his way on. He can get around the bases in a hurry, but a little too aggressive, maybe a little anxious.
Tosses to first. One out in the top of the first.
Right.
Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
That's a ball.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2. Just missed. And there's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Third, left fielder Yordan Alvarez.
Step off throw to first. Ohtani back in. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Shohei on the go. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead. Now the tag at second and he's out trying for 2. At the plate, Cal Raleigh. Oh. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Splits the plate, and the count is 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit. So Julio Rodriguez now gets a chance with 2 gone.
Batting fifth, center fielder Julio Rodriguez.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Oh.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. On the hill for the Mariners, Paul Skeens. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack pitches up in the zone, this lineup will have a chance to do some damage.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Oh!
Marte on at first, nobody out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Aaron Judge, batting with one down, takes a strike. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're...
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him swinging. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Mariners, Nico Hoerner. Tap foul at the plate. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still two challenges left for them. Swings and misses. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful.
Huh.
The 0-1.
That's a ball. Ball two.
And that's too high. And that's ball four. Challenge from behind the dish here.
Batting eighth, third baseman, Brendan Donovan.
And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. Payoff pitch. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting eighth, third baseman.
One out.
Brendan
Runner
Donovan.
at second. Brendan Donovan now at the plate. That one missed. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count now 2-0. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
That's in there, and the count is 3-1. That clips the corner. Skubal, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Line to left. 2 down.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Man at second. Ground ball right side. Marte slings to first, and that will end the inning. Back here in Queens, bottom of the second. Jose Ramirez up now for the Mets.
No. No,
He's
that's
just
a ball.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one
That's off the
misses.
corner.
So a
Take it back.
leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back.
Runner takes off. Smoke to right, but he's got it.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there, nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Byron Buxton
that's
in
the
the
ball.
box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That's
Lay
the
off
ball.
that pitch down.
Quick move to first. Ramirez dives back in safely. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's a 2-2. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Called out on strikes.
Batting 8th, designated hitter, Marcus Semien.
And that's a little bit high. Ball 1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. Runner at second. 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2.
That's a
No,
really
that's the ball.
good take. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
In the air, right field. Ohtani on his way over. That is the inning. Back here at Citi Field, here's the Mariners leadoff man, Bobby Witt Jr.
Ball high.
Out towards right center field. Judge coming on. One up, one down.
Up next for Seattle, right fielder Shohei Ohtani.
Up.
Oh, 2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Air Jordan steps in to take his hacks.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Out of here. He'll touch them all, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. Check swing. He held up. Ball 1.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at bat, that fastball.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. As we go to the last of the third, here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. This one in the air, center field. 1 away.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman Ketel Marte.
Late swing, foul to the left.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Brings it in. 2 away now. Here's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1.
Left fielder Juan Soto.
Yes.
Comes up empty.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. As we go to the top of the 4th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. Skubal back to work. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
1 down.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And a foul ball. That catches the corner.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 2 outs, base is empty. Rob Refsnyder up next for the Mariners. Doubled his first time. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. And that's a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back here in Queens, bottom four, Aaron Judge up now for the Mets.
Ball.
To third, gloves it on the dive, fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Up next for the Mets, first baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Hey!
Swings over the top of that one. The Mets down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Ball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the
Now
Mets,
it's Jose Ramirez. He reached out a walk his first time. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Way inside.
Hey!
Here's a 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2-2 down. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2. Set down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Now pitching for
Brooks Raley taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That's the ball.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Raley in his 7th season, 37 years young. And he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2009. Pitch in the dirt. Ball 2. And there's a ball. High fly ball, right field. Judge under this one. And there's one down.
Up next for Seattle, first baseman Carlos Santana.
Inside, almost got him.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And that one finds its way through. And a man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Up the middle, Marte. The flip, 1 and second, on to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He is struck out, and he is walked. Fraley keeping an eye on him.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. Into the second deck it goes, and they add on. It's 4-0. Two down, nobody on.
0-1.
And that one hammered. And that's going to bang against the wall. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for Seattle, catcher.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Tylor Megill. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh, 1 for 2.
That's a ball.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
Ball.
That one missed. That clips a corner. Raleigh wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And a strike call will stand. So they're now out of challenges. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets.
Well, these Mets, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Nope, that's away.
Not there in time, and that's the first hit for them in this one. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Next offering is fouled back.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Corner under it. He's got it. And there's one away. One out man at first. Here's Marcus Semien. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Ohtani in position. He makes the grab. 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
This one in the air center field. And that is that. Top of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez.
Well, these Mariners, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
The 1-1 is fouled off. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Out of here! So he goes yard to left. And they add to their lead. It's 5-zip.
That's the ball.
In the air left field. Soto has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Ref Snyder in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Ball low.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Tosses to first, and that is out number 2.
Third baseman Brendan Donovan.
Ball.
This one popped up, middle of the infield. Lindor settles underneath it, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Ground ball left side, and foul ball. Well struck right field. That one's carrying. And it's It's gone. Home run. He'll circle the bases, and they're chipping away. It's 5-1. The pitcher on here, Gabe Spire.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Outside. And it's 1-0. That one missed. And that's too high, and it's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's Judge now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that's the first out.
First baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Right through there for a strike.
They say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move to the at-bat.
There's a line drive to left field. 2 away. So last chance for the Mets. Now here is Jose Ramirez. A strikeout and a walk.
Whoa.
Soto off of first with 2 away.
Whoa.
The next pitch misses. They're now 3-1. This one popped up. Corner under it. And that'll do it.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.